Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lady and I'm going to teach you how to work with AutoCAD. So as you can see here, we have a very simple plan, but the bug with this plan is that it doesn't have any text in it. As you know, in architectural plans or any other things, we need some text telling us which place is what and what is the function of each place. This is a small plan and it's really obvious. There's nothing hard about reading this plan, but as you can see, I have here, this is a plan for a maybe it's a size plan. There's no texts here, so it's kind of hard for me to understand which one is actually the um, land I'm going to design on. Is it this one, or this one? And to kind of understand what is happening here. So we need to have texts in our plans in case to make it simpler and easier to for the other engineer to read that. So as you can see, I have the text command here, which the command is mt multi-text. But right now, I don't want to go here. I want to teach you something else. When you want to write a text, you need to actually choose a setting for it. I just clicked on multi-text here and I'm going to type text. But sometimes this is not the format you want and this is not how you want it to look like most of the time in your dimensions, because there is a basic dimension here, but maybe you don't want these arrows, you don't want it to have these many zeros, and this is not suitable for you. So you're going to change it and modify that. You are going to put the command here, dim style. If you write dim, the second one is the one that you need. You're going to click on that and there is going to it's going to open a page for you. So I'm just going to create a new one. I'm going to call it Lady as it's my name, and then I'm gonna continue with it. So this brings me some settings that I can choose and find a suitable format that I want. So as you can see in my lines, it has the color. It can, we have a plan here, and you can see any change that you make. So just because I want to make it a little bit obvious for you, I'm going to change everything so you can easily understand. So this is my lines. I made it yellow, and then I'm going to make my lines continuous. Because this is zoom out, you cannot see, but these are now let me make it hidden so you can easily understand. So hidden, this one is good. Remember, you always have to double click on it. So as you can see now, these lines are hidden, and the line weight as it was in the layers, you can make it thicker or thinner. And this is the spacing between it, the block I chose. This is when you want to actually choose different line types. This box over here is the most important one. This is not very important. You can change it, but that's just too technical. We don't need that much change here. Make this a little bit thinner. Now it's better. And then we have symbols and arrows. If you want it to be an arrow, an open one, do you want it to be a circle? Do you want it to be a line? It's just up to you. I just want it to be a line. It makes me feel better. And then you can choose this one. Maybe one of them is an arrow, one of them is a line. It's better to just have them together. And we have the other one, which don't change this one. Let me make it all like this so you can easily understand. So this is our leader, and as you can see, I don't have it here, but this is another one of our options that sometimes happen in your dimensions. In my opinion, it's better that all these three would be the same, so it won't make the engineer who is reading your plan confused. But you can do whatever you want. So I'm just, as you can see, when I change the first one, it automatically changed the second one, so it kind of looks symmetrical. And then I have the arrow size. Right now it's about 18 centimeters. I'm going to make it 1 meter. So as you can see, it gets huge. I'm gonna go back to 20 centimeters. I work with centimeters, but you can work with inches. It really doesn't matter. And it says that you sometimes, can you see the circle here? I can mark it or make it a line or just none of that. It's okay for me to have a small mark so I can see the center of my circle. Again, this is up to you. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. I'm gonna make it 1 meter for you so you can see. It's just something that you prefer. And then again, this one, the ones that talk about arc length, I don't have an arc here, but it can tell you if you want to have it above or you don't want it at all or whatever you need. And then if I'm not explaining something, it doesn't mean that I don't know it. It means that it's too much for you. So in the first box, you need to know how to change the box in the above. The second box, the most important one is the one here. Even this one is not very important because if you have the center or not doesn't really matter to your dimensions. And then in the text part, it is actually very important. It tells you that you want your can you see your dimensions? It should be horizontal, or should it turn with the line, or just in different angles. I mostly choose this one, but it totally depends on you. Maybe you think that if it's horizontal, it's easier to read, so just choose whatever you want. And then we have the text style, different styles. I have Persian here, English here. You can even browse some others, but standard is okay for me. And then I have the text color. You can change the color, or you can just use by layer. It means it's going to be whatever layer you're in. And then we have the fill color. I'm going to make it yellow, so can you see it's very obvious. I never use this. It makes it hard to read. It makes it hard to read, but again, this is your choice. And then we have text height, which is right now 20 centimeters. I'm again going to make it 1 meter so you can see easily. And again, it's good for me right here. You know, when you have a huge plan and not like this one right here, which I cannot show you right now, and not like this one, which is a very small plan and it's about 7 meters. When you have huge plans, you need to change this setting, because maybe you're looking at your plan from a very, very, very far away angle, and you need it to be actually 1 meter so you can easily read the numbers without zooming in and zooming out. Or maybe you have a very small thing that you want to present. It's just like a couch or something that you drew, and you need the millimeters in your text, so you actually need to zoom in, so you make this a little bit smaller, so it wouldn't take up all of the space in your page. It totally depends on what you are um, drawing. And as you see, I just clicked on that a little bit faster. This draws a rectangle for you around your numbers. Again, I don't use this one. I don't use this one. This makes my work too complex, and the person who's reading this, when he or she looks at this, will just get a little bit terrified of what it is here. But make it simple, keep it simple, it's going to be great. And then we have this one, the text placement. So you can see right now it's in the center, but when I go to above, can you see the one here? It just went above the line. Let's do it one more time. Right now it's in the center and then it goes above. And then when I say outside, all of them go outside the line. Again, your choice. For example, most of the time I put this on outside and then I align it with the dimension. As you can see, the texts are on the dimension. It makes me feel a little bit better about my dimensions, but again, up to you, or you can make it JIS. Don't work with this or make it be below. I think the most important one is center, above, outside, and below. So basically all of them, again, depending on what you're drawing. So, and left to right, right to left, I think this depends to your plan or maybe the language you're studying. Because we are English, I'm going to put it left to right. And the offset from the dimension lines, for example, can you see this, the one that's above here, how much it has dimension from the line? So I'm just going to put it on a meter, and as you can see, it goes out, completely out. So just choose whatever is comfortable for you and don't align it. Let's go to the fit one. In the fit one, we talked about a little bit if you want to fit, we are going to fit something to another thing. So is it important for you that the text is fit, or the arrows are fit, or maybe the bottom arrow is fit? Because sometimes the dimensions are going to be very small, for example 20 centimeters, and they are not going to get to be exactly here, and they should be outside. So it basically, this is asking you if you want me to keep the arrows in, or do you want me to keep the numbers in? What do you want me to keep in and cross out the others? So this is again something you should see, and then choose whatever you want. This is my favorite part. First of all, I'm on decimal. Again, you can choose whatever you want, but right here I have 1 2 3 4 zeros after that, so I'm just always gonna put it on 2 zeros because I work with centimeters and it's a plan for a house, so millimeters is not very important. And now this is so much more simple and so easier to read than when I have something like this. It just, when you look at it, you get a little bit terrified of this plan. So I'm just going to put it on this setting, and then you can choose if you want a comma or space or even a dot or period. This one is the most suitable for me. And if you want to change your units from decimal, I never do that. I only work with decimal. And I think 1 2 3 4 5, the five first windows here are the most important ones. I really recommend you to change everything in a very awkward way, maybe 10, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, so you can really understand what it's doing, and just you can see everything here. And after you're done with your setting, as you can see, this is very let me even do this. Yeah, this is odd, but I'm just gonna show you. So I'm gonna okay this, but remember it's automatically on the first one, so you have to set current this. So click on lady, set current, and then close it. And right now I'm gonna draw a dimension. Gonna go from here to here, and this is my dimension. As you can see, I have the box, the color, the line is hidden, and the arrows are fit. So this is the setting I wanted. So for yourself, make some different styles and make them awkward, make them weird, so you will get a hang of what is what and which command is useful for you, which one you don't use, and you will learn this easily. Thank you very much for listening to this lesson, and please subscribe to my channel. I will see you in my next video.